Welcome back to RVP Auto 1. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most talked about electric vehicles on the market, the Tesla Model Y. Whether you're an EV enthusiast, a potential first-time Tesla buyer, or just curious about how this compact SUV performs in the real world, this video is for you. We're going to explore everything: design, performance, interior, tech, real-world range, and what it's really like to live with this car on a daily basis. Let's kick things off with the exterior. The Model Y carries a familiar silhouette. It's basically a taller version of the Model 3, sharing about 75% of its parts. It has that clean, minimalist look Tesla is known for, with flush door handles, a smooth front without a traditional grille, and sharp lines that give it a futuristic presence. It's available in a few simple colors. White comes standard, while black, gray, blue, and red are optional. Our test car today is the long-range all-wheel drive in deep blue metallic, sitting on the optional 20-inch induction wheels. And honestly, it looks sleek. There's a modern simplicity to it that doesn't scream for attention but still turns heads. Now let's talk about performance. Tesla offers a few configurations, but most buyers go for either the long-range or the performance variant. The long-range we're testing has dual motors, giving it all-wheel drive. It produces about 384 horsepower and can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 4.8 seconds. That's quick, quicker than many sports sedans. The performance model takes it even further, hitting 60 in just 3.5 seconds. For a family SUV, that's wild. On the road, the Model Y handles surprisingly well. The low center of gravity, thanks to the floor-mounted battery, helps keep the car stable through corners. Steering is precise, and acceleration is instant, as you'd expect from an EV. The ride can be a bit firm, especially with the larger wheels, but it's not uncomfortable. Tesla doesn't use adaptive suspension here, so what you feel is what you get, but for most people, it strikes a decent balance between sportiness and comfort. Range and charging are two of the biggest questions people have. The long-range version has an EPA-rated range of about 330 miles on a full charge. Realistically, you can expect somewhere between 280 and 310 depending on how you drive, the weather, and whether you're using climate control a lot. Tesla's charging network, the supercharger network, is still a huge advantage. Plug in at a supercharger and you can go from 10% to 80% in about 25 to 30 minutes. Home charging overnight is also easy with a Level 2 charger. Tesla provides options to install one at home, and once you have it, you wake up every day with a full battery, no gas station trips ever again. Step inside and you're greeted with Tesla's famously minimalist interior. There are barely any physical buttons, everything is controlled through the central 15-inch touchscreen. The dashboard is clean, with a single strip of wood trim, vegan leather seating, and a panoramic glass roof that stretches from the front seats to the back. It's spacious, airy, and quiet. The Model Y offers seating for 5 as standard, with an optional 7-seat configuration. The third row is tight, though, best reserved for kids or occasional use. With the rear seats folded down, you get a massive cargo area, over 68 cubic feet. There's also a front trunk, or frunk, which is perfect for smaller bags or groceries. In terms of tech, this is where Tesla really pulls ahead. The infotainment system is fast and responsive, with built-in navigation that factors in charging stops, real-time traffic data, streaming services like Netflix, YouTube, and Spotify, and even fun extras like built-in video games and a web browser. Autopilot comes standard, offering advanced adaptive cruise control and lane-keeping assistance. Full self-driving, or FSD, is an optional package that adds features like navigate on autopilot, auto lane change, and traffic light recognition. However, it's still in beta and doesn't make the car fully autonomous yet. It's impressive tech, but we recommend using it with caution and always keeping your hands on the wheel. Build quality has been a topic of discussion for Tesla in the past. While things have improved a lot over the years, some vehicles still show minor inconsistencies, panel gaps, paint issues, or rattles. Our test unit is well put together overall, though we did notice a slight rattle from the rear hatch area when driving over bumps. Not a deal-breaker, but something to keep in mind if you're used to German luxury car refinement. The Model Y also scores high on safety. It has a 5-star crash test rating from the NHTSA and is loaded with active safety features, including automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, and more. And because it's electric, the lower center of gravity reduces rollover risk, and there's no engine up front, so frontal crash protection is better in many scenarios. Let's talk cost. The base Model Y starts at around $44,000 after federal tax incentives, depending on the configuration and location. The long-range version goes for a bit more, and the performance tops out closer to $55,000 to $60,000. It's not cheap, but when you factor in fuel savings, low maintenance costs, and the cutting-edge tech, it becomes a compelling package. Tesla also updates its cars over the air, which means you get new features and improvements without stepping foot in a service center. That's a huge plus, your car literally gets better over time. Living with the Model Y day to day is surprisingly easy. You unlock the car with your phone, it starts automatically when you sit down, and it updates itself while you sleep. There's no traditional key, no start button, just get in and go. Charging at home means no more gas stations, and with Tesla's navigation automatically routing you through superchargers on longer trips, range anxiety is becoming less and less of an issue. Of course, it's not perfect. The ride could be more comfortable, especially on bad roads. The touchscreen interface takes a bit of getting used to, especially for things like adjusting mirrors or wipers. Voice commands help, but they're not always 100% reliable. Also, the lack of Apple CarPlay or Android Auto is something that might bother people coming from other brands. Tesla wants you to use their ecosystem, which is sleek, but a bit limiting for those who prefer Google Maps or Apple Music. Overall, the Tesla Model Y hits a sweet spot. It's fast, practical, fun to drive, packed with tech, and relatively affordable compared to other premium EVs. It's not a luxury SUV in the traditional sense, but it doesn't try to be. Instead, it offers a unique experience that blends innovation, performance, and convenience in a way that few other cars on the road can match. For many buyers, it checks nearly every box, and then some. So, is the Model Y worth it? For most people looking to go electric without sacrificing space, range, or performance, the answer is yes. There's a reason it's one of the best-selling EVs in the world right now. Tesla has managed to combine the excitement of new technology with the practicality of an everyday vehicle. If you can live with the quirks and you're okay with the touchscreen-centric interface, the Model Y is one of the smartest buys in today's EV market. That wraps up our full review of the Tesla Model Y here on RVP Auto 1. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more real-world car reviews, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Have you driven a Model Y? Are you considering making the switch to electric? Let's talk down there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.